Kibera is actually the very first place or community I visited when I came to Kenya. I loved the energy, the dynamics, but like doing the business is a little different. They have a real sense of community. I understand still the life is still hard financially. Most of the people are still struggling in the community.
Most of us here in the slum can't afford even the high school. So we end up doing manual jobs like washing clothes, garbage collection. They usually paid me 20 shilling per collection.
Living in a slum, it is very expensive. That is what people don't know in a slum. You are paying for rent, you are paying for shower. Everything that you are doing in slums, you are paying. You won't believe me when I say 2 years ago, people were not able to access internet in the slums. Why? They believe that internet is for the rich people.
The ISPs in Africa, they typically serve the high-income communities or high-income families. But we wanted to think differently. I want to even do differently. I always believe the technology, especially the internet, affordable internet, can really change people's life in a very meaningful and a significant way.
Before Connect, we were using around 2,500. That one is if me alone to buy bundles. But as per now, we are using 1,300 because we have 4 devices. That one means around 1,200 we can use it to buy another thing else. What I can see through my child, the internet has improved so many things in her life, because now she can learn through the internet.
Sometimes I use YouTube to search and to get more information, and sometimes I use Google. The internet has helped me in math to know the fractions, decimals, and whole numbers. I would like to be an engineer because engineers help their parents to build houses or to improve their living.
Since the beginning of 2024 up to now, almost 2 years, we have connected over 25,000 households. That's about a quarter, more than a quarter of all households in Kibera.
Right now, the world is all about digital platform. So we want to introduce, for them, e-learning classes as much as digital, because even most of them inside their house, they don't have television. We have a lady called Anna, is from the US, so usually teach the kids. We have mathematics, sometimes we do science. Yeah, so Anna is the one who's taking every platform from 4 to 5. Yeah, with the kids, internet connecting directly. So the kids can see Anna through television. So that's why they see someone talking to them through television. Those are kind of things most of the kids, they never happen to see.
Hi, Anna. Hi. My name is Prudence Samantha. I am in Pageants Academy. I am 15 years old. So this is our library. I am the member of library.
This is the only community library we are doing e-learning classes through the Connect. Without Connect, we cannot do the e-learning classes. Even the TV, it was a gift from Connect company. They donated to us.
I do cyber and video show and also live football. In most cases, people do just come here after lunchtime. After work, they come to relax. Some chew cat, relax there. Some drink sodas. I use the Connect internet to stream live football. Movies also, Before, the profit was lower. Streaming the football was hard because the Mbps was low. But nowadays, the customers are very happy since the live stream doesn't hang. It doesn't hang. They enjoy it as live. So the profit compared to the earlier one is best. Those days I do get 400, 300, but nowadays I get 500 plus. It can reach even 700.
We adopted a policy called like a 99% hyperlocal hiring. We actually put a lot of effort to hire only the people from Kibera and then train them into professional sales, professional technicians. Right now we have like almost like 50, pretty much all like a local from Kibera.
So my role when I first joined Connect was I was taken to the installation team. Yeah, so first, before I joined this team, the main fiber team, I was taken through the installation team. So there I learned how to do installation in people's homes and houses. In the slum, you can't just come and start doing your things without seeking permission. So I'm the chairman of all those youths around in my neighborhood. So whenever anything is happening within the neighborhood, we had to be consulted. I can remember I was in my house and I had a phone call from one of my members. Yes, Chairman, there is a team here who are laying the main fiber. There's some cable that is being laid out here in this neighborhood. So I was like, what? Who are those? So immediately I changed. I put on my clothes and bumped out, heading towards there.
Nana mwaruhusu hapa. So, kampuni ya Connect. Ni kama umesikia. Nasikia ni nani amekupea ruhusa? Kwanza hebu leta zako za grao kwanza kabla tuendelee. Leta grao ama hii kazi simamisha hii kazi hapa.
When I confronted the team that was now in my neighborhood, at least I spoke now to their supervisor. He told me, do you have someone who can work in this company? Because me, myself, I was jobless and desperate. I told him, first person is me. So they invited me for an interview. Luckily, everything went on positive.
At the beginning, we saw him as a troublemaker because we're like a fiber guys, like building the fiber along the road in Kibera. He was like the one who actually organized some local guys to even stop us, right? But we feel like the good thing is being a young people, especially he was a sort of a youth leader. It's about sort of a survival mode. People are struggling hard, but the good thing about like a struggling is they're struggling always like for something better.
Hiyo ni nywele ama? Nimeona wala amekuwa hivyo kumbe.
The company has changed me so much. When you take me back like 2-3 years back, I couldn't have been sitting in such a place. One-bedroom house made of bricks, you know, a peaceful place. I can raise up a family with ease. I can take care of my bills. I can, you know, now I can pay electricity, which I didn't pay initially. You know, in my previous house, I was not paying electricity. Back at home, mom and dad used to call me, hey, you know, we do not have manure, we do not have seeds for plantation season, you know, and I could like scratch my head now, where do I get that kind of money? But now it is very easy. If they just say it and it happens. I just feel proud because, you know, in Kibera, when having a Wi-Fi installation was way much. It could have cost you 3,500 to 5,000 or even above that. If a person can't afford paying 300 monthly for rent, how can he or she pay 3,500 or 5,000 plus for installation? That is totally impossible. So most of us were cut off internet. But now when Connect came, installation is free, the network is reliable, it's fast, you know, and it's also affordable. The packages are broken down to a way that now me, a common man in the slum, or a common person in the slum, can afford it.
But we see they have hope, and they are very optimistic. And I believe connecting internet can change people's life, even just in a very small way. I think that's all it matters.